I'm a semi-retired electrical engineer from New Jersey, been in North Carolina 6 years. And I like to cook. I love to cook, and because of that, it's brought me close to the issues of food, where they come from. Last year at this time, I didn't know a thing about toxic sewage sludge being used as fertilizer, and I didn't really know much about organic vegetables. I just, vegetables look good, I bought them. I learned enough about toxic sewage sludge to know what it is, that it's the residue, it's the muck of a residue that remains at the bottom of collection tanks from everything that's poured down the drains all over a community. Everything that's collected from septic tanks and from sanitary drains, from every conceivable business. The water is extracted and so-called treated, and what remains is this hazardous waste containing all kinds of bad things. Viruses, pathogens, all kinds of chemicals, heavy metals. All of a sudden now, here I'm going to the store and I'm buying vegetables. I'm thinking they look good, they're fresh, they look nice and green. I started to get worried. How could this be? How could this be happening? So I decided to find out more about where these vegetables come from, and I thought I would start asking questions at the food stores. And I decided to start with Whole Foods because I thought that was the best source, that was the best supermarket to go to because of their wholesome image, their commitment to being transparent, open with customers. They have signs in the store that say the more the customer knows, the better.
For Whole Foods Market, what's different is we really seek to solve the problems that customers have, offering solutions to their life in terms of how they want to live, how they want to eat, and how they want to engage in commerce. We have among the most rigorous quality standards in the industry. None of our food has any artificial ingredients, no artificial colors, artificial flavoring, no preservatives. Very high standards for what we sell, and we begin to build trust with our customers on the product and what they can expect to find in our stores.
I've started to go to Whole Food stores and asking team members in the produce department if they knew whether or not the farms they bought conventional produce from was fertilized with sludge. Well, they didn't know. I got the name of the store manager there. They call him the team leader, Trevor Barheit, at the Whole Food store in Chapel Hill. So I started writing emails to Trevor. Do you check to see if the farms that you buy conventional produce from use sewage sludge as fertilizer? He basically told me that the growers they buy from are not required to disclose whether or not they use sewage sludge as fertilizer. And the farmers don't offer that information. Whole Foods don't ask, they don't tell. But if you have green lettuce and spinach or carrots, there's nothing on there to say where it was fertilized. So because the customers can't read it, Whole Foods doesn't have any reason to ban it. They just hide behind the fact that it's legal. And I'm thinking, well, it's legal. There's a lot of things that are legal that Whole Foods don't sell. They don't sell cigarettes. The food's legal, Father knows best, don't worry about it, you're okay, but you don't have to know where it comes from.
Our second stakeholder are our team members, and for many years we've had a unique approach to how we work with our team members. Very decentralized culture, really about empowering people, allowing decisions to be made at a very low level, and thus motivating and inspiring our team members to find creative solutions for the customers.
I asked them one question. I said, well, wouldn't you like to know whether or not the farms you buy produce from are fertilizing with sludge? And they looked at each other, puzzled, like they were both searching for the proper corporate response. And what they did tell me was that, well, even if we did know, there's nothing we can do about it because it's legal. It's the understanding of all the people that go to Whole Foods that Whole Foods answers to a higher authority more than what's legal. I was just one voice, and I wasn't being heard. It was just me. It was just Mario, the shopper. It's just like a big hoax. I mean, how could this be? But all the time, all of these awful chemicals are coming through in the vegetables. You go in the store, you look at leafy green lettuce and spinach. Oh, it looks great, but you don't know what's in it.